Good evening, Northeast Kansas. Thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. It was a bit on the toasty side today here in the capital city. We reached a high of 93, but we are now back down to 82 degrees. Still feeling like it's in the upper 80s, though, 87 for our heat index right here in Topeka. Now, temperatures, though, are a mix of 70s and 80s across the board, but more of us are getting into the 70s. We're at 74 for Emporia, 72, though, at Burlington, as opposed still to 82 in Hiawatha, but this is much more comfortable than the 90s we were in earlier. However, our dew point temperatures have actually been on the upswing the past couple of hours. It was a little bit drier further to our west, but now 68 degrees for a dew point in Concordia, and the muggiest of the air is setting up over our northeastern areas. When you get dew points in the low 70s, that's starting to get more on that muggy side, so not the most comfortable sleeping weather setting up for tonight. And it's that humid air that's keeping heat index values having some of us still feel as if we are in anywhere from the low to upper 80s, even though we are now past 10 o'clock at night. Not getting much relief in terms of our wind speeds, already down to a calm wind in Lawrence as well as Burlington, and that's what we're expecting throughout the night tonight. Winds go calm, so it's going to be a very stuffy and just stagnant kind of humid night ahead. Now, we'll see our temperatures drop off for some of us into the upper 60s, but I think generally speaking we'll be around that 70-degree mark as you head out the door early tomorrow morning to get to work. Quickly seeing temperatures rise back into the mid to upper 90s possibly for tomorrow, and you can kind of get this warming trend already setting up for Tuesday, 6 a.m. Notice how it's not so much of 60-degree weather you're waking up to, but more so of low to mid 70s to kick off your Tuesday morning. And then we're looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, especially the further west you are. You could actually see air temperatures hitting that triple-digit mark of 100 degrees. However, it's not going to be a dry heat. We are talking about humid air in place, so heat index values for Monday will be right around that 100-degree mark for most of us. Come Tuesday, though, it's going to feel a little bit hotter than that. Heat index values could easily exceed that triple-digit mark of 100 by a few degrees across the region. With that in mind, an excessive heat watch for all of Northeast Kansas goes into effect starting Tuesday, and that lasts all the way through Saturday. And this is why we're concerned, because it's going to be a prolonged period of just hot and humid weather across the region. But for tonight, we're still staying quiet, which really not much activity here in the Sunflower State, just some passing clouds here and there. And that's the trend we're expecting throughout the night tonight. That carries over into your Monday, but as we get into the late evening hours into Tuesday, maybe a stray shower or storm clipping, mainly our western areas and some of our northern areas. But again, it's a really isolated chance altogether. Tonight, dry and clear as we drop down to a low of 70 degrees, and our KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows those isolated chances spilling over into Tuesday morning. But again, that looks to be more so for north central Kansas. Main weather story for this week, though, is going to be the hotter temperatures across the region, as we will see things warm up pretty quickly. We are going to be near 100 degrees by midweek. You factor in that humid air, though, and we are talking heat index values that will easily exceed 100 degrees. We're looking possibly at the chance of some places